Om Namo Narayana. Welcome, respected friends. After whatever the upasanas we have done during the lunar eclipse yesterday night, good such things, such anushtanas, as prescribed by our shastras only, definitely have a very good effect, influence in our personality, life, and sadhana. We have to have faith, nothing wrong. In good things, when we have faith, nothing is wrong. I know. लोक सेवक धर्म स्थापक विरागी भक्त शिष्य मुमुक्षु जिज्ञासु श्रोत साधक परिश्रमी प्रेरित प्रशांत गंभीर संस्कृत भाषा ज्ञाता व्याकरण सहित दैवोपासक गुरुपासक मनन कर्ता चिंतन कर्ता निधिध्यासन कर्ता अनुभवी अनुभव निष्ठित. These are the Vyaktitwas and around any other. We have to consciously develop in us. Nobody can help us. Parabrahma, Ishvara, Jagannatha, Devata Gana, Guru Gana. Shastra Gana can guide us, empower us, protect us, seek their blessings always. For that only we are here, doing our 5 things of Vedic chanting, common sense thought, Shanti mantras and Sankalpa Mangalacharana. Upanishad mantra Ucharana, Upanishad mantra Adhenam. Shwethashwathara Upanishad is going on. Panchamodhyayaha. Tvam Pada description. What is Jiva, you and I, constituted of? That itself indicates to us what is the meaning of bondage or how and where we are bound. Obviously, that tells us how to get moksha also. So, that type of very sublime subject we are studying. So, first one, Vedic chanting, maybe 4 or 5 anuvakas we will do. We are coming to the conclusion of the 10th mandalam of Rigveda. Then we will definitely try to see the chanting of our Chandogya Brahdaranyaka with Bhashyam as the Lord helps us, guides us. Let's see. Ammaya. ॐ अथ वेदपारायणं ऋग्वेदः दशममण्डलम् अथ द्विषष्ट्यधिकशततम अनुवाकादारभ्याम् ॐ ब्रह्मणाग्ने संविधानो रक्षोहाबाधतामितः अमीवायस्ते गर्भं दुर्नामायो निमाशये यस्ते गर्भममीवा दुर्नामायो निमाशये अग्निष्टं ब्रह्मणा सह निष्क्रव्यादमनीनशत यस्ते हन्ति पतयन्तं निषत्स्नुं यः सरीसृवं जातं यस्ते जिघांसति तमितो नाशयामसि यस्त ऊरो विहरत्यन्तरादम्पतीशये योनिं यो अन्तरारेळितमितो नाशयामसि यस्त्वा भ्राता पतिर्भूत्वा जारो भूत्वा निपद्यते प्रजां यस्ते जिघांसति तमितो नाशयामसि यस्त्वा स्वप्नेन तमसा मोहयित्वा निपद्यते प्रजां यस्ते जिघांसति तमितो नाशयामसि 63 अक्षेभ्यां ते नासिकाभ्यां कर्णाभ्यां शुभुकादधे यक्ष्मं शीर्षण्यं मस्तिष्का जिह्वाया विवृहामि ते all manasika rogas ग्रीवाभ्यस्त उष्णिहाभ्यः कीकसाभ्यो अनोख्यात् यक्ष्मं दोषण्यवंसाभ्यां बाहुभ्यां विवृहामि ते आन्त्रेभ्यस्ते गुदाभ्यो पनिष्ठोर्हृदयादधे यक्ष्मं मतस्नाभ्यां यक्नः प्लाशिभ्यो विवृहामि ते ऊरुभ्यां ते अष्ठीवद्भ्यां पार्ष्णिभ्यां प्रपदाभ्यां यक्ष्मं श्रोणिभ्यां भासदाद्भंससो विवृहामि ते मेहनाद्वनङ्करणाल्लोमभ्यस्ते नखेभ्यः यक्ष्मं सरस्मात् सर्वस्मात् आत्मनस्तमिदं विवृहामि ते अङ्गादङ्गाल्लोम्नो लोम्नो जातं पर्वणि पर्वणि यक्ष्मं सर्वस्मादात्मनस्तमिदं विवृहामि ते स्थूल शरीर रोग मानसिक रोग how to remove अपेहि मनसस्पते भक्राम परश्चरा परो निर्वृत्या आचक्ष्व बहुधा जीवतो मनः भद्रं वैवरं वृणते भद्रं युञ्जन्ति दक्षिणं भद्रं वैवस्वते चक्षुर्बहुत्रा जीवतो मनः यदाशसा निःशसाभिशसोपारिव जाग्रतो यत्स्वपन्थः अग्निर्विश्वान्यपः दुष्कृतान्यजुष्टान्यारे अस्मद्दधातो यदिन्द्रब्रह्मणस्पतेभिद्रोहं चरामसे प्रचेतान अङ्गिरसोद्विषतां पात्वं हसः अजैष्माद्यासनाम च भूमानागसो वयं जाग्रत्स्वप्नः सङ्कल्पः पापोऽयं दुष्मस्तं न रुच्छतु यो नोद्वेष्टितं रुच्छतु 165 देवाः कपोत इषितो यदिच्छन् धूतो निवृत्त्या इदमा जगाम तस्मा अर्चाम कृणवामनिष्कृतिं शन्नो अस्तु द्विपदेशं चतुष्पदे शिवः कपोत इषितो नो अस्त्वनागा देवाः शकुनो गृहेशो अग्निर्हि विप्रो जुषतां हविर्न परिहेतिः पक्षिणी नो वृणक्तो हेतिः पक्षिणी न ददभात्यस्मानाष्ट्र्यां पदं कृणुते अग्निधाने शन्नो गोभ्यश्च पुरुषेभ्यश्चास्तु मानो हिंसीदिह देवाः कपोतः यद्लोको वदति मोघमेतत् यत्कपोतः पदमग्नौ कृणोति यस्य दूतः प्रहित एष एतत् तस्मै यमाय नमो अस्तु मृत्यवे ऋचा कपोतं नुदत प्रणोदमिषं मदन्तः परिगां नयध्वं संयोपयन्तो दुरितानि विश्वा हित्वा न ऊर्जं प्रभतात्पतिष्ठः 66 वृषभं मासमानानां सपत्नानां विशासहिं हन्तारं शत्रूणां कृधि विराजङ्गोपथिङ्गवाम् अहमस्मि सपत्नहेन्द्र इवारिष्ठो अक्षदः अधः सपत्ना मे पदोरिमे सर्वे अभिष्ठिताः अत्रैव वोऽपि न ह्याम्युभे आर्त्नि इव ज्ययां वाचस्पते निषेधेमान्यथा मदधरं वदान् अविभूरहमागमं विश्वकर्मेण दाम्ना आवश्चित्तमावो व्रतमावोऽहं समितिन्ददे योगक्षेमं व आदायाहं भूयासमुत्तम आवो मूर्धानमक्रमेम अधस्पदान्म उद्वदत मण्डूका इवोदकान् मण्डूका उदकादिव 167 तुभ्येदमिन्द्र परिशिच्यते मधुत्वं सुतस्य कलशस्य राजसि त्वं रयिं पुरुवीरामुसस्कृति त्वं तपः परितप्याजयस्वः स्वर्जितं महिमन्दानमन्धसो हवामहे परिशक्रं सुता उप इमन्नो यज्ञमिह बोध्यागहि स्पृधो जयन्तं मघवानमीमहे सोमस्य राज्ञो वरुणस्य धर्मणि बृहस्पतेरनुमत्या उशर्मणे तवाहमद्यमगवन्नुपस्तुतौ धातर्विधातः कलशागम् अभक्षयम् प्रसूतो भक्षमकरं चरावभिस्तोमं चेमं प्रथमः सूरिरुन्मृजे सुते सातेन यद्यागमं वां प्रति विश्वामित्रजमदग्नीदमे One more, 168. वातस्य नु महिमानं रथस्य रुजन्नेति स्तनयन्नस्य घोषः दिवि स्पृग्यात्यरुणानि कृण्वन्नुतो एति पृथिव्या रेणुमस्यन् सम्प्रेरते अनुवातस्य विष्टा ऐनं गच्छन्ति समनं न योषाः ताभिः सयुक्सरथं देव ईयतेस्य विश्वस्य भुवनस्य राजा अन्तरिक्षे पतिभिरीयमानो न निविशते कथमच्छनाः अवां सखा प्रथमजारुता वाक्व स्विज्जातः कुत बभूव आत्मा देवानां भुवनस्य गर्भो यथा वशञ्जरति देव एषः घोषायुधस्य शृण्विरेण रूपं तस्मै वाताय हविषा विधेम ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. Maybe 20 more or even less than that anuvakas are there in this dashama. Yeah, tomorrow it will be done. 191 means 169, 79, 89, 22, 2 days. Ha ha. Friends, in our today's simple common sense thought, Krishna Vasudeva. Mm, One thing is learn the art of looking around and get the required inspiration to live a noble life, to live a spiritual life. So many examples are there in front of us, continuously expressing, and so many examples are given to us in our Purana Itihas. All of them are to inform and inspire us only. Browse through them. Certainly, definitely, some amount of required input will come. Sometimes information will come, ideas will come, inspiration will come, new thoughts will come, seeing them. Need not be biased, need not have any ill feeling towards them that they are doing well, etc. Just observe the art of observing and get that प्रोत्साहन. सभ्य समाज से प्रोत्साहन पाने के लिए ही ये सब हमारे सामने प्रेजेंट है. Point 1, it is required. Second is little higher कि the permanent inspiration to live a dignified life, to live a noble life, to live a humane life. The sufficient, continuous, necessary inspiration finally has to be generated, created, drawn from within only. Anna, yes, people are there to suggest us, to guide us, to inspire, but all of that, if we are not inspired from within, will be of no use. First, be from within. See that how to generate. It's all life is always question and answer. Whatever is required. First of all, what is required? Second is how to gain it. That's it. You get the answer. What is required is self inspiration. I know. How to get the question is the answer is what? Think for yourself. Think for all the best of the things that are bestowed. Think about the possibilities. Think that we have evolved from one cell organism up to this. Even further, also, we can, we must. There is no stopping, there is no need to stop. So, these are the thoughts when deeply entertained. They have the knack of inspiring us to be on the path. Second point, from the world inspiration to from within only generate inspiration, and they have to be continuous all the time, because losing interest, losing inspiration can easily happen for every, any, or no reason. And we don't need any other outer enemy. Our mind is enough. Our vasanas are enough. Our dull intellect is enough. Our senses are enough. Not one, two. कितने सारे हमें शत्रु लोग हैं हमें सताने के लिए. So little chance given to them, all gone. So it's a need for us continuously to be all round the clock throughout life. See how it can be done. You know, who inspired Puja Gurudev? You know, yes, Mother Ganges inspired once, but from after that, from within only he got all that inspiration. Who inspired Adi Shankara? Bhagavan in doing such a tremendous amount of work for the humanity, for the Sanatan Dharma, for the Moksha Purusharth. So when you see such giants, and so many are there, they are the stalwarts, they are of the highest order, that's why we generally remember them. Any other also, as per your choice. Seeing that from within again we have to inspiration. Get it. Look into that. How much I am inspired from within consciously. Keep on increasing that quantity of it. Keep on deepening that. है ना? And for everything, one common solution is Druda Sankalpa. I have to do my sadhana, I have to inspire myself, I have to encounter, combat all my outer and inner enemies. इस तरह संकल्प करते रहना and ensure that deepest convictions are there in us for sadhana. From that comes this inspiration. दो बातें होगी. Third is not so very important, not required, but still we share. What is it is? Ki if we are not much fortunate, around us only such ignoble souls will be there, may be there. है ना? That they directly or indirectly influence and distract us from a very good, noble spiritual life. They may be in any form of any relation. है ना? Seeing them, let us not give up our nobility. Let us not give up our value wala life. Let us not give up our swadharma. Let's not give up our sadhana. So he is not doing my close friend. Yeah. So it doesn't matter, but he is hale and hearty and healthy, wonderful. वो नहीं कर रहा है तो मैं भी छोड़ूंगा. या खुद ही कहता होगा यार सुबह सुबह उठकर क्या करता है छोड़ो. There is a chance that we may give up our spiritual pursuit, seeing someone who are very close to us, or he is not doing his duties. So dharma, whatever, and then he may talk to us. ऐसा बकवास है यार लोग. They are like leech and they are like black hole. अब जितना भी करो वो लोग gratitude express नहीं करते हैं. They don't recognize. There is nothing called as duty to anyone. Let's live a selfish life. Somebody can give you उपदेश बोध. आप सुनने को तैयार हो तो मैं भी सुना सकता हूँ. जब मैं सुना सकता हूँ तो कोई भी सुना सकता है. When you are ready to listen, everybody is there to speak. Only when you are ready to speak, nobody is there to listen. We have to have the stuff to speak, then they remain. So, then देखकर उनको चलो मैं भी अपने सारे ड्यूटीज छोड़ दूंगा. This misguidance from the world, directly from their mouth or indirectly seeing them, never a healthy sign at all. People are there like that. And then there are the people who do the adharma also, papa also, dushkarma also, consciously for their selfish purpose or their carelessness and negligence. It can be smaller than small mundane things. Say, lekar kuch bhi. Don't get wrongly influenced by wrong people, misguided by wrong. कुछ भी. है ना? There's some people by habit have that thing. कितना खाना परोसेंगे अपने लिए? आधा खाएंगे, आधा फेंकेंगे. No, अन्नम परब्रह्म रूपम. तो we cannot get misguided by him like, वो कर रहा मैं भी करता हूँ. I'm just telling very simple, silly examples. They're spiritual related, worldly related, duty related, anything. Social related. That fellow छटक पटक थटक चलता है. चप्पल का इतना आवाज आता है. He leaves the chapel, throws like that. Exactly in front of the door he leaves. There's no better मूर्खता than that. चप्पल साइड पे छोड़ना चाहिए. अब उसको देखकर you also do चटक पटक थटक मटक. There's so many people, so many jivas in their own subtle form, in their own anushta. Our presence cannot disturb others. But my friend does it, I will also do. Or the fellow is, है ना, इतना पानी बहाता है, वेस्ट करता है, for whatever reason. In my colony, my neighbors waste so much water. Waste means मैं भी करूँगा. वो लोग नहाने के लिए 20 बाल्टी यूज करते, मैं 21. अरे दैट मिसगाइडेंस. उस फेलो को दिमाग नहीं है तो यू शुड हैव every drop of water is electricity. With that only it is pumped up. And so much of difficulty when the drought comes. एक बूंद बूंद पानी इंपॉर्टेंट है, तरसना पड़ता है. You should have your own wisdom, discretion. People in this world are very funny, very cranky. कोई तेज गाड़ी चला रहा है, कोई हॉर्न मार रहा है, कोई कहीं भी पार्क करेगा गाड़ी. Somebody will eat all the nonsense. So how can any such people be example? क्या हमें अपना discretion नहीं? Don't we have our own vignata, our own understanding, maturity? है कि नहीं? We cannot follow. And we do not educate them also unless they are under our command and they ask. See, Bhagavan Krishna never did that Gostaki of educating Arjuna till Arjuna asked, Nishishyaste shadimam tuham prapannam. नहीं तो लेने का देना पड़ेगा. और खासकर वो घमंडी मूर्ख है तो दूर ही रहना, अदरवाइज योर पीस ऑफ माइंड विल गो. And to tell others what wisdom we have, what convictions we have, what knowledge we have, what sadhanas we have done, what experiences we got. और नहीं ले अब किसको क्या बताओ. So this is the fourth point of not getting influenced by the negative around. कोई धोखा करेगा, कोई चोरी करेगा, कोई स्कैम करेगा, कोई झूठ बोलेगा, कोई नाटक करेगा प्रेम का, है ना, बाद में धोखा देने को. The world is full of all these people every time and especially in this Kali Yuga. Why? There's no answer to that question. That Jiva is in his state of evolution. He is that ladder, at the rung of the ladder. Never ever get influenced. Be careful. Unconsciously कभी कभी होता है, subconsciously. We have to be very alert. Alertness is the highest price. Fourth, the last point is what? So too, we have to be careful that we are not misguiding others also, either out of our ignorance or out of our own jealousy to that person, or that we want that person to get destroyed. Therefore, लोग हैं कुछ इस जगत में दूसरों को मिसगाइड करके पाप मोल लेते हैं. If we don't know, say we don't know. That is good than misguiding people by our words, etc. People take us sometimes literally out of their respect for us. यद्यदाचरति श्रेष्ठ सयत प्रमाणम कुरुते. तो दे में टेक अस एज प्रमाण, है ना. तब बहुत केयरफुल रहना. बहुत डिस्करेज डिमोरलाइज नहीं करना अदर्स व्हेन दे आर इन गुड वर्क. डोंट डाउट देम. जस्ट वर्ड्स ऑफ एनकरेजमेंट आर गुड. That what you are doing is very good. Like we do every day when you come to class. Congrats to you, thanks to you, because you are able to make it. That gives me the joy first when I utter those words, that I am able to appreciate the co-travelers, the sadhakas, jivas. Ye karo. Don't doubt them. Yes, in this world there are people both types. वो जो ऊपर अमृत की तरह दिखते हैं, दूध की तरह अंदर पॉइजन है. But everybody need not. And in Hindu philosophy, unless one is proved, one is good person only. One is proved otherwise. So positive only raho. Doubt Western way of thinking hai. Everybody is a criminal unless and until it is proved otherwise. In Hindu philosophy, Atiti Devo Bhava. Everybody is divine, everybody is noble, everybody is good unless and until it is proved otherwise. So without doubting other person for whatever the good is doing, giving all encouraging words, appreciations, same time, consciously or unconsciously, not even one word should be uttered to misguide that person. Make some standard policies based on the Shastras, stick to them while dealing with the world, isn't it? No word of misguidance to others. Misguidance in which the faith in themselves is lost for them. Faith in the noble life is lost in them. क्या है आज जैसे दूसरे हमको कहते हैं अर्लियर एग्जाम्पल सेम लाइक द अदर दुष्टास gave us wrong company. We should also not become that type of dushta for others. That's the meaning. ये कलयुग यार यहाँ कोई ऑनेस्टली नहीं रह सकते. This fellow is taking you as an example, so he will take it literal. And people have the tendency of taking negative thing guidance quickly from others than positive, isn't it? Any word of Guru Upasana, Daiva Upasana, Shastra Shravanadhyayana, साधना, इन सब में कभी भी नेगेटिव नहीं बोलना. वो मिसगाइडेंस होता है. दे टेक अस एन अथॉरिटी. ऑलवेज पॉजिटिव पॉजिटिव पॉजिटिव. When the people come to us, positively only they have to be guided, not negatively. I know the pessimism aspect, the self-confidence lessness, no self-confidence aspect. Then the worst of all, if we can destroy the people if they come to us, is guiding towards them towards bhautikavad. You know, guiding towards bhautikavad, materialism, is the worst way we can misguide people, destroy them. Better say, I don't know about it. Say only the spiritual things. मुझे यही पता है बस बाकी का नहीं पता है ना. Because our word somebody becomes भौतिकवादी for maintaining that भौतिकवाद. Whatever the negatives, adharmas, idas, papa, उसका हिस्सा हमको भी होता है. And he himself being a भौतिकवादी, when he gets destroyed, we become cause of it. Because in his life at one point of turning, he sought our advice, guidance और वर्ड्स वी मिसगाइडेड देम. तो फिर वो हो जाता है ना. चाहे लोग बुरा माने, नहीं सुने, नहीं समझे, ह्यूमिलेट करे, प्रैक्टिस ना करे, फिर भी वी टॉक ओनली स्पिरिचुअल, है ना. फॉर द खुशामदी ऑफ द पीपल, लेट्स नॉट टॉक दैट samsara from which we ourselves are wanting to come out, whoever they may be, है ना. हाँ, सेल्फ सस्टेनेंस के लिए that encouragement to देना, you must do your naukari on your foot. Tell it to your children. That's it. The other things, no. है ना? Every parent has an asha that their children should be prosperous, wealthy. Let every parent have. Youth parents have that. Let my children be the tapaswins, the jnanis, the yogis, the bhaktas, the jivan muktas. Is it wrong? Because we have understood now in all these outer things, the bliss, the happiness is only very skin level deep, very external, very gross, and it is more and more binding. अब इतना हमने पढ़ा कि हम अपने बच्चों को फंसाना चाहते, isn't it? That's again the same thing. Like, I want to be dishonest, but I want others to be honest. And then I want to be materialistic, others I want to be spiritual. Then everyone else I want to be spiritual, but my children I want them to prosper in the world. A collector ban jaye, doctor ban jaye. They are better than doing sankalpa that they become nikamma, but not the best. Best is this. First, let them be adhyatmika, great giants. And later on, in that only let there be service. Let the people who doesn't attend our these classes, let them pray to their for their children that they become professionals and all. हमको तो जब हायर मिला हम हायर ही बोलेंगे ना. Think about it. So don't misguide others, guide them. Misguidance is in materialism, guidance in spirituality. Anybody who are around us, so too in our own family. Keep telling children, grandchildren, make them do by all means of request, etc. पढ़ाओ आपके बेटे को, लगाओ एक ऑडियो ऑफ गीता, किताब दो उसको, लेट हिम ऑल्सो चैंट अलॉन्ग, 5 मिनट 10 मिनट, है ना? If not we, who will guide our children, grandchildren for the best? And best is Adhyatmika only. So, in this way, we were talking about positive self inspiration, positive inspiration from others, giving positive inspiration to the others, no negative at any time. This is how we maintain our spiritual dignity and purity. And it's the need of the hour at any time in the whole cosmos, and at this time more, because we see how the world is, because of materialism, are quarreling with each other, destroying each other. You can't have any terrible moment than this in the history of human evolution period, isn't it? At the individual level also, the people's minds, how much they are destroyed. And at total level also, each nation wanting to destroy others or at their own selfishness. At this time, even though छोटा गिलहरी के समान होगा, squirrel, our contribution, but Lord is watching and our own conscience is knowing. Let us contribute positive only. Think about these things seriously. They are not apart from our own sadhana. They are also part of sadhana. May God bless us to be so noble that we find that fulfillment with looking within ourselves. It's not that the others should appreciate me, it is that I should appreciate myself. I means the intelligent me who has all the data, what is a great life, what's a worst life. Such me should appreciate me. I should be appreciable to me. It's not called Atmastuti we are talking. The ego boasting, that any Rakshasa also does it. ऐसी बात नहीं कह रहे हम. The positive aspect. Like you appreciate, you come to the class every day. What a beautiful thing. Yeah, appreciate. Yes, इसमें ईश्वर गुरु कृपा है, बड़ों का अनुग्रह है, स्वयं का पुरुषार्थ है. We give due credit to all, but it is appreciable. One aspect. Same way, totally seek that. It will be very tasty. It's very contentful life. That because of my noble and spiritual life, I am appreciating myself, acknowledging myself, not ego. That one. Om, 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 Om Sahanavavatu, Sahanau Bhunaktu, Sahaviryam Karavavahai, Tejasvinavadhitamastu, Ma Vidvishavahai, Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ॐ यैरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वम् ॐ शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यम् ॐ निधये सर्वविद्यानाम् ॐ श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् ॐ विदितानमया विशदैककला न च किञ्चन काञ्चनमस्ति गुरो द्रुतमेव विधेहि कृपां सहजां भव शङ्करदेशिकमे शरणम् ॐ ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदम् ॐ परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्तब्रह्मविद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः श्वेताश्वतरोपनिषदाचार्येभ्यो नमः सङ्कल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्तब्रह्मात्मैक्यमोधेनस्मिन् क्षणे एव मोक्षकैवल्यप्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य विश्वव्याप्तिविश्वध्यात्मिकप्रगत्यर्थं धर्मसंस्थापकानां निरन्तरदिग्विजयार्थं श्रीराममन्दिरवत् शिवकृष्णादिमन्दिरादीनां पुनरवाप्तितेषु निरन्तरशास्त्र अध्ययनादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातनधर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यन्तर शत्रुविघ्नसमूलनिर्मूलनं पूर्वक भारतवर्षे विश्वे च अस्मात् क्षणादारभ्य वैदिकैन्दवसंस्कृतेः धर्ममोक्षपुरुषार्थानां सुसम्प्रतिष्ठावाप्त्यर्थम् अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां सङ्कल्पितसत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयः तेषां हृदये परब्रह्मादीनां प्रति भक्त्यादीनां द्वारा जन्मसाफल्यार्थं कृष्णयजुर्वेदीय श्वेताश्वतरोपनिषदः आद्यशङ्करभाष्यसमेत अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्नं मोक्षार्थं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे पारायणम चतुर्थोध्याय कल तीसरा हो चुका है फोर्थ ओम अथ चतुर्थोध्याय ओम यहीको अवर्णो बहुधा शक्ति योगाद वर्णाननेकान निहितार्थो ददाति विचैति चान्ते विश्वमादौ स देवः स नो बुद्ध्या शुभया संयुनक्तो तदेवाग्निस्तदादित्यः तद्वायुस्तदुचन्द्रमाः तदेव शुक्रं तद्ब्रह्मा तदापस्तत्प्रजापतिः त्वं स्त्री त्वं पुमानसे त्वं कुमार उत वा कुमारी त्वं जीर्णो दण्डेन वञ्चसे त्वं जातो भवसि विश्वतो मुखः नीलः पतङ्गो हरितो लोहिताक्षः तडिद्गर्भः ऋतवः समुद्राः अनादिमत्वं विभुत्वेन वर्तसे यतो जातानि भुवनानि विश्वा. Parayana is done. Let us study the mantra number 7. Right? Almost half of it we have seen. One hint is what? There is no alternative than maximum we are with our Shastra Shravana Adhyayana Chintana for us to remember, recollect the Shastra Jnana. Our problem is what we study we don't remember. याद ही नहीं है तो when do we practice them? When are we blessed by it? है ना? So let us understand and accept this fact that our faculties, when they are involved more and more in non-spiritual things, then the spiritual things are forgotten. That is how it is, the fact. Accept. Then, if the spiritual jnanam has to be remembered, हमेशा हम उसी दायरे में उसी में रहना, isn't it? Let this thought come to us. Let this noble thought come to us. Let this noble thought very strongly come to us. Let us implement this thought completely. And what is that thought? That let me be always in the listening, in the studying, in the contemplation only of the truth through the Upanishads. That one word of Kaupina Panchakam, one sentence, Vedanta Vakyeshu Sada Ramantaha. Bas. Sada Vedanta Vakyeshu Raman. That habit we have to develop. In another place also, Vedo Nityamadhiyatam. Shankara Bhagavan. Vedo Nityamadhiyatam. Let that sankalpa be very strong. And the other things definitely will keep on tempting us because of our prarabdhas vasanas. But that has to be defeated continuously with our wisdom that that is all mithya, that is all binding. And like we are doing our classes. Doesn't mean that other things won't disturb us throughout the day. Every time we have to see to it that we use our pratipaksha bhavana dosha drushti and see to it that we are not caught by those nets or snares. Back to our sattvic work of study, contemplation and all. ये एक इम्पोर्टेंट है बिकॉज वी शुड फील दैट फीलिंग कि इतना उपनिषद हम पढ़े, कितना हमारे अंदर ज्ञान दृढ़ हुआ, साधना दृढ़ हुआ, एक अनुभव आया कि हमको सूक्ष्म वाला नाहन देहोस्मि अनुभव, हैव वी डेवलप्ड द दृष्टा भाव और साक्षी भाव, एक चीज का भी अनुभव नहीं हुआ, then we are not practical in what we are studying ना, ये वाली बात. ठीक है. अब we are studying in the mantra 7 the description about jiva. 8 points are told in this mantra. The remaining aspects of jiva are further told. So our job is in any way you can do tatpada, all description given which was given say till last mantra. Keep that picture in mind. Tvam pada description is given now. Let that picture be in mind. As a tvam, I am bound. As tat only, I am liberated. Therefore, whatever is constituting that twamness in me, the jiva in me, binding me, एक चीज को हमें निकाल देना. And whatever makes me the mukta by being one with the tat pada, tat is the Brahman there. Asi pada let us say. उन चीजों को हमारे अंदर लेके आना है. यही साधना है. मैं दुखी हूं क्योंकि मैं जीव हूं. मैं जीव हूं कैसे? बिकॉज ऑफ इन दिस वे. So remove those things, remove the jiva bhava, be free from the dukkha. I want to be sukhi, anandi, mukta. That is the lakshana of the jivan mukta purusha. And that is the achievement of jivan. Our जीवन मुक्तास लक्षणास और तत्पद लक्षणास आर दिस. फिर एक एक चीज अपने अंदर लाना, ऐसा. सो चैंट द सेवंथ मंत्र दो बार, एक बार बस. गुणान्वयो यः फल कर्म कर्ता कृतस्य तस्यैव स च उपभोक्ता स विश्वरूपस्त्रिगुणस्त्रिवर्त्मा प्राणाधिपः संचरति स्वकर्मभिः. I tell you एक मजेदार बात. In this way, when Jiva is described, है ना, be wise to understand that by describing the Jiva this way, Shruti Mata is not appreciating it. है ना, like with all due vocabulary and English language, You describe to me about your son very beautifully. Swamiji, my son is so wonderful. That सुबह सुबह 10 बजे उठता है वो. Then he's married or married, whoever, unmarried, let's say. His mother, my wife only takes to him that bed coffee, bed tea, and then आराम से उठकर जो है ना, बस जॉगिंग के नाम पे इधर उधर टहल के आता है. फिर he eats some 10 items in breakfast. He's so good, and then whole day with friends, with TV, he just loiters here and there, and he never comes with me to the work. When you tell all this, should I appreciate it? You may tell the description in a beautiful manner, है ना? वो मुझे लगा नहीं, ये तो थर्ड क्लास फेलो है. What a misguidance he has given, and he's telling me to appreciate. I will appreciate when you tell that your son gets up at 4 Brahma Murta, takes bath, and does the Onkar Japa and Gayatri Mantra. तब मैं appreciate करूंगा ना, not this way. How can I appreciate you when you tell your child is so useless? Isn't it? In the same way, this is not appreciation. This is how we are caught up. हमें शर्मिंदगी महसूस होना है listening to this. Don't claim that. Don't feel that good. So, yes, I am Bhautikavadi, I am Bahirmukhi. So it's a useless thing, no? Spiritually, तो यहाँ भी है. So no appreciation, depreciation. So Gunanvayaha means Jnana Karma Vasana Mayaha. That is what, na? Jnana Kruta, Karma Kruta, Karma Kruta, Jnana Kruta, Vasana Mayahi, Anvayaha, Yasya Sahayam, Gunanvayaha. Here the Jnana Vasana is the worldly Jnana. How difficult it is to break this barrier that as a worldly person, more and more Jnanam we have to gain of the world as well as do all the karma. But when we have to realize the inner self, the whole world which is mithya and the importance given to it, to Jnana and karma alone is bondage. So you have to give it up. Very tough है ना, ये barrier को break करना है. With all our study of scripture, still we want to have the jnanam of the outer world. We have to do the karma in the outer world. We want to. That is sustaining us to be a jiva, not allowing us even to be a sadhaka also. Forget about becoming mukta. You know how humorously, sarcastically, not sarcastically, gently it is said in the Taittiriya Upanishad. You know that mantra. What is that? Uh, Brahmanah koshosi. Or na, medhaya pihitaha. How decently it is said. Medhaya pihita means with all my greatest memory, in brackets, about the worldly jnanam, about the worldly actions, about the worldly results, and about the worldly bhoga. With my greatest medha of all these things. O Parabrahma, O Omkara, you are hidden. Medhaya pihitaha is related to this. Karma Vasana, Jnana Vasana, Vayahi, Anvaya. That's why Tattva Jnana is not at all sticking to our अंतःकरण. वो ऐसा फिसल जा रहा है, टिक ही नहीं रहा. So in this way, Gunanvayatvam spiritually is not correct. So reduce the karma vasana and laukika jnana vasana. Only one thing you have to know about the whole world, that it is mithya. And in that mithya kalpita jagat, any type of seeming wonders can be projected. But how much ever wonderful they all are, they are projections only, they are blunders only. They have that knack of mesmerizing and catching us and binding us, not allowing us to realize the truth. We will see this in our next text after Manisha Panchakam, in the text Maya Panchakam. मजा आएगा उसमें. हाउ द माया मेक्स द उल्लू आउट ऑफ डोंकी. हम सबको अभी भी आए ना उल्लू का एंड कपोत मृत्यु दूत करके इन द वैदिक चैंटिंग. एनीवे, सो गुणान्वय. द नेक्स्ट वन फल कर्म कर्ता. बाप रे, that insistence in you and I as jiva, only when there is a phala, that also bhautika, that I do the karma. And that karma alone I do, which gives me the bahya phala. That is again another negativity that sustains us to be a jiva. As per our sadhana, nowadays we are studying Gita, even the other things, we should do the karma but without phalapeksha. Karma niyavadikaraste mahafalesh. That is the sadhaka lakshana. But phala karma karta is jiva, bound. Third one, kritasya tasya eva sacha upabhokta. There are two things. Whatever karma I do, I am given that for my bhoga, the phala of that. मुझे ही मिलता है मेरे कर्म का फल. उसमें पाप कर्म फल I only have to go through upabhoga. Yesterday we saw the Naraka description, the remaining we'll see today. हाँ, पुण्य कर्म फल we can share with others. है ना? तो here कृतस्य तस्यैव च सच उपभोक्ता में क्या है? He is so greedy, selfish that the phala of all his karma, without sharing with others, he only does the bhoga of it, by which he is strengthening his phala bhoga vasanas more and more. That's what is the Rishi is trying to tell us. And the contrast to it, what is the sadhana? The karma phala you share with others to begin with. Later on, the entire karma phala we offer it to Ishvara only. Ishvara aradhanarthe. Isn't it? ईश्वर आराधना जो करता है कर्म फल से वो साधक. स्वयं का उपभोग करता है, it is the tattvam pada, that jiva. See that when you consciously study this mantra, how clearly it is giving the picture, how in our ignorance, it's only ignorance, that we do those things by which we are bound. And bondage is by being a jiva, not realizing our Brahma Tattva. So, Krutasya Tasyaiva Sacha Upabhokta. पाप कर्म को तो खुद ही भोगना पड़ता है, सो दैट हम समझ कर उसको नहीं करते दोबारा. Yesterday that sentence, in Skanda Purana, Yamaraj giving the orders to all those Bhayankara Yamakinkara, give them all those punishments, these papis, till they realize the mistakes done, until they take up the vow and commitments that they will not do that. It's like the mother. Child labor we have seen, no? वो कान पकड़ के 2-3 थप्पड़ देते हुए पूछती है कि नहीं, ये करेगा तो दोबारा, ये करेगा तो, ये करेगा. जब तक ये नहीं करूंगा कहेगा, you should go on giving only. एनीथिंग, घर को खराब किया हो या कुछ चीज फेंक दिया, किसी को तोड़ दिया, किसी से लड़ाई करके, एनीथिंग वी हैव डन, शी विल गिव. डिड यू गेट गो थ्रू दैट और नॉट? इफ नॉट यू आर अनफॉर्चुनेट. टिल वी से नहीं नहीं, और जो पॉजिटिव करना है, यस आई विल डू. विल यू डू द होमवर्क और नॉट? आई विल डू. करने तो शी विल गिव. दिस इज कॉल्ड यमराज यातना. एट दैट टाइम मदर इज लाइक क्लियर. सो हियर पाप कर्म फल तो हमें को भोगना पड़ता है, but पुण्य कर्म फल offer to the world and the Ishvara, so that for us it becomes cause of antakarana shuddhi. So तीन चीजें हो गए. The jiva is vasanamaya, is always prompted by the desire coming from vasana, therefore he acts in those actions, karma phalartham. Then he is always, other mind is focused only in enjoying the results for himself. Terrible egoistic fellow. Jiva. Krutasya tasyaiva sacha upabhokta is a sentence said in Sanskrit. That doesn't mean everything said in Sanskrit is appreciable only. It is said that this stupid fellow enjoying his karma ball only for himself and strengthening vasanas more and more. So that again tomorrow he will have the desire and he will only do the karma prompted by the desire. That's it. See the connection of these three. Gunanvaya, the vasanas. They become desire. Desire prompts us to the action. So phala karma karta. Then the action gives the result. Krutasya tasya vacha upabhokta. You will enjoy it. When the result is enjoyed, again the vasana becomes stronger. So in that only he is bound. He is not able to understand also that there is some substratum is there infinite for everything, one common substratum. And I am that in the achievement of that, there is permanent bliss, liberation. उसको ये महसूस ही नहीं होता. Neither here is where liberation. That idea is understood by him. Nor what is he doing is a binding thing, the bondage. That also he will not understand. What is health is not understood, and that these drugs and drinks and all of them are destroying my health. That also is not understood. That's how the people who are addicted they behave. An addicted jiva also is like this. These three things, right? Now the fourth one is Savishwarupaha. We have seen it. He is Vishwarupaha. Chameleon ki tarah. He will have as a jiva what is Bhashyakara's कहना Savishwarupaha Nana Rupaha. Not Sarvarupaha, Nana Rupaha. कार्य कारण उपचितत्वा है ना कार्य कारण उपचितत्वा is what we have seen the karana the vasanas the karya of that karana sthula sukshma sharira and the outer world also always he is in that state of world only. So in this karana karya keep on changing depending on that he takes nana rupa. In those Chandogya Brihadaranyaka Upanishads, it will come in beautiful. Many Puranas also we have seen. And in some of them, the yogi to that disciple or the devotee who has come, he shows him also what lives he has gone through last 25. Yes, so you are the Kapota there, you are the Ajagara there, you are a Vruksha there, you are the Uluka there, Ulu, you are this Hati there, Gajaha, so you are the human, so there you are Brahmana, there you are Chandala, or here you are a Raja, Kshatriya, Nana Rupa. Yogi show, that's what Krishna said to Arjuna, Bahuni me vetitani janmani tavacha. Many lives have been spent of yours and me. Tanyaham Veda Sarvani, I know all my and yours. Natvam Veda, you don't know yours. Before telling about the Avatara Rahasya, he says. Right? And then now whatever is my state of mind, whatever is my so far done, Parabdha Sanchita Karmas, what I am going to do till before I die, this all is going to decide my another Sharira, Nana Rupa. So till this Jiva realizes his Rupanama Rahita Brahma Tattva, he goes on getting different Rupas, Shariras, depending on Karana Karya Upachitatva, Karya Karana Upachitatva. So one life Yaksha, one life Kinnara, one life Gandharva, one life you are in Swarga also. ये सारा हम घूमते रहते. So Nana Rupa, Nana Sharirani. And the same thing if you see 15th chapter Urdhvamulo Adashakaha or Kathopanishad 5th one Urdhvamulo Avakshakaha or even the Mundaka Upanishad. In तीन जगह पे 2-3 paragraphs of description of the Vishwa and the Jiva Shankara Bhagwan gives. मजेदार है उसमें सब आ जाता. So स विश्वरूपः स नानारूपः. You know? And in every rupa, same thing. Janma, Jara, Roga, Amrityu, Ashana, Pipasa, Shoka, Moha, वही चलते रहेंगे. Till through the jnana, the entire ajnana and vasana and moha are not removed. तब तक ये सिलसिला चलता है. सविश्वरूप. Right? Next one is Triguna. Adis. What is Triguna? Trayah Sattvadayah Gunaha Asya iti Triguna. So here three number came. That's why Triguna means we Shankara Bhagavan explains to us that Triguna means Sattva Rajas Tamo Guna Anvita. And the first word also Gunanvaya. So there, because here Trigunas has to be told as Sattva Rajas Tamo Guna, there the Gunanvaya means these three gunas are not mentioned. Instead, Guna means Karma Vasana, Jnana Vasana mentioned. Okay. So Triguna means Sattva Rajas Tamo, these three gunaha asya iti Triguna. Again, this is also bondage. Upar ka bhi, Nana Rupa is a bondage. We have to be that self who is Nama Rupa Atita. In the Rupa, there is definitely आकार है तो विकार होता है. विकार दुख देता है. Modification and destruction. Anything which has a shape, it will be modified. The modification gives dukha. Paramatma nirakara hai. So therefore, Nana Rupa is a bondage. Arupa Brahma Tattva is moksha. Now here also Trigunaha Trivartma. Trivartma means, Triguna means three gunas. Sattva, Rajas, Tamo guna. And then be attentive. These three guna only are in the form of all the variety of vasanas. So vasanas are of sattvika type, rajasic type, tamasic type. Because of that only, that type of desires will come. And because of that only, he does that karma. And because of that only, he goes to those lokas or gets those results. So, with the sattva guna, he does all the sadhana and tries to get the moksha. With the rajoguna, he does all dharma karma, punya karma, and gets Svargaloka or is back onto the earth. With the tamo gunas, he will do all the adharma and papa. Then he'll go to Naraka and again the Nicha Shariras Yonis. Trigunaha, we have to understand. You and I am. With Sattva rightly utilized, I study Shastra, do sadhana, realize the self, get moksha. With Rajoguna, I will be involved in Yajna, Yaga, Upasana, Karma. That will give me the Uttama Lokas of Swargadi or will come back to the Prithvi in a good position. Yogin, Shuchi Nam Srivatam Gehe Yoga Brashto Vijayate, like that. With my Tamoguna, I do all the adharma, papa, dushkarma. So first I will be roasted in Naraka sometime till the main things are reduced, papa are reduced. Then for the remaining, I will be sent into the animal yoni, the pashu yoni, bhayankar, dukkha yonis. I will become one of the chipkali or cockroach in somebody's house. They will use pesticide and I die. Papa karma. That's it. मैं only बनूंगा वो. So it's called Trigunaha meaning, right? Next is Trivartma. Trivartma means three are the marga for him. Three paths. Okay? Dharma, adharma, jnana, marga, bhedaha asyeti. Just now we say na, dharma marga, adharma marga, jnana marga. Jnana marga se moksha, अधर्म मार्ग से पाप और नरक, धर्म मार्ग से स्वर्ग आदि और फिर से मनुष्य लोग. Then next one is त्रयो देवयानादयो मार्गभेदाः अस्य इति त्रिवर्तमा धर्माधर्म ज्ञान मार्गभेदाः अस्य इति वा. So Trivartma. Vartma means the one who is walking in three paths. Two sets of three paths are said. One is Devayanadaya Marga. So Devaloka, Pitruloka and Manushaloka. So Devaloka you can talk it as Deva and Swarga se upar wale. Pitruloka means you can talk as mainly Pitruloka and Yaksha Kindarvadi. Manushya you can talk as Manushya and all the lower yonis. In these three margas, he goes on traveling. That individual entity, Jiva, even. This is the meaning of three Vartma. Vartma is Marga. Vartma means बर्ताव. दोनों एक ही है ना. बर्ताव और मार्ग दोनों ही. सो मार्ग के दृष्टि से थ्री मार्गास. देव मार्ग, पितृ मार्ग, मनुष्य मार्ग. व्यवहार के दृष्टि से इन तीनों. What are they? The next one, dharma, adharma, jnana, marga, vedaha, se astiva. So you will go in dharma, you will go in adharma, you will go in jnana. Jiva. Right? If he goes in the jnana marga, he will get moksha. Dharma marga, he will be getting higher worlds. Adharma marga, lower ones. And the last word is pranadipaha. Pranasya panchavrittehe adipaha. Sancharati. Means he is the one because of whom the pancha pranas in the human sharira are functional, because of which the physiological, psychological, all activities also are happening. Here, pranadipaha ka special purpose kya hai? To say that for the sake of jiva are these pancha pranas and all functions. That's why when the jiva kicks this bucket and goes, pancha pranas stop working in this sharir. So I am there because of prana. No, no, no. Pranas are there for me and because of I, the jiva, when I live and go, they stop working. So that is why I am the prana adipa, not that I am the slave to them. प्राणादिप एंड ऊपर के बात है त्रिगुण त्रिवर्तमा उन तीन गुणों में सत्वगुण इज ओके बट नॉट अदर टू त्रिवर्तमा में धर्म एंड मोक्ष मार्ग इज ओके बट नॉट द अधर्म मार्ग फॉर अवर एवोल्यूशन द लास्ट वन इज प्राणादिप इज मेक यूज ऑफ द प्राणास फॉर द साधना नॉट फॉर द संसार एंड भोग द लास्ट वन इज व्हाट संचरति ही विल Samyak charati. Go on going on, go on going, go on going, goes on moving, moving, moving in Desha and Kala and Sharira and Anubhutis. One place to other, one time to other, one body to other, one experience to other. Sancharat. Kaihi, which are the ones which define or decide where he does the sanchara? Again, Swakarma Bhi. So simple. Depending on my own karmas, I keep on doing. I go on having the sanchara to different lokas, different shariras. So जीवा अपने स्वकर्मों के कारण संचरण करता रहता है. And the karmas are three types: dharma, dharma, jnana. According to that, the three margas are devayana, pitrayana, or manushya. See the connection of the entire shloka. And in this way is Vishwarupa. In every of the sharira, different rupas. And there he enjoys the phala of the karma which he has done. And is always in his mind has got the phala sakti, therefore that karma only does it. Or all of that is because he has karma vasanas and the jnana vasanas. That is what Jiva's biography, autobiography. 8 points are set. वेरी क्रुशियल इंपॉर्टेंट थोड़ा इस पे ध्यान देना एक दो बार और विचारणा करना then we can understand what we are then all of that is bondage the moksha is aham brahmasmi anubhuti only and that's what is taught in tattvamasi mamakya in that tat is explained earlier tvam now is explained and in the last two mantras how this me tvam have to realize that I am that brahman and get moksha that will be told the asi will be told okay. Thank you, friends. Om, 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 om. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम. श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. तत्सत् ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु. Thank you. Join Gita, very short.